And so when you walk out these doors today, when you step foot in your room, when you step foot in your school, you start saying to yourself, I can't afford to have average, right? That's average in the school. We don't do that. We don't do good in the school. We don't do that. We do excellence at the highest level. So when you leave this room today, I just need you to understand that although you may not be the tallest, you may not be the smartest, you may not be the quickest, you got that dog. You got that dog. You gotta say to yourself, listen to me, right? We leaving legacies, right? We making sure that our name is being mentioned with the greats. And so if you want to be mentioned with the greats, then you gotta do something that's worth being remembered.
The purpose of the Student Equity Leadership Conference is to provide a space for our young people to come together, to feel empowered, to hear from inspiring national speakers, and to provide them the space to discuss those things that matter most to them. It provides them with an opportunity to talk with each other and to identify those barriers or challenges that could impede their ability to be successful.
And it's just such an honor to be back home and inspiring students to help them to understand that, you just don't live to exist, but you live to be remembered, and you have to leave that legacy. It's very important for the students to be here and for me to be here because I understand that a lot of them don't have parents. A lot of them come from struggles and backgrounds, and I want to let them know that anything is possible when you're around the right people in the right environment. So I would say definitely that's the big picture why we're here, but most important to help them leave that legacy and not just live to exist, but live to be remembered.
Mr. Whitfield, he really inspired me to be a better person and be a leader for my school and anybody else around me.
I felt good, I got inspired today. I really like how they did the presentation, it really put some words in me and some inspiration in me, but what I want to do in life, and it really inspired me today.
My experience today was good. It made me think a lot about where I'm going and what I'm doing and the people I choose to be around, and how instead of dawning on things in the past and feeling bad about them, they can help me in the future, and I can take past experiences and use them to my advantage.
So the keynote was broken down to 3 different points. 1, manage the internal conflict. You can't be good for anybody else if you don't deal with you first. The second step was to help them to understand how to build that character, right? So how do we take the internal conflict, use it as building blocks to help us be more successful? And then the last step was the legacy part, the action plan. What are you gonna do when you leave this room? What are the tools you're gonna use, and how you're gonna be a better version of yourself?
Even though I do feel like I'm doing very well, it motivates me to try even harder. I feel very inspired. I feel very motivated. It's shown me no matter where you come from, no matter who's there and who isn't, that all you need is yourself.
The people who you surround yourself with will be a prophecy of what you'll become. That's the biggest thing I want them to understand. Once a night, always a night, baby. Let's get it. Let's grow. Let's be great.